Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is the tag team match. Making their way to the ring first, it's Team Knockouts.
As Team Knockouts, consisting of Leonidas and GeminiJonny, make their way to the boxing ring. Leonidas says he fights with a DMV style, standing for DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Find him on social media at Lee, Leonidis, and find GeminiJonny at simply GeminiJonny on social media.
And now making their way to the ring is Team Fight.
And now Team Fight, consisting of ROSÉ, aka the businessman. Find him at OJRosé_. Trained by Coach Mustafa of Mustafa's Boxing Gym in Decatur, Georgia. Born in Nebraska of Nigerian descent. And he is the Pillow Fight King on TikTok. His partner, Josue El Progresor Rodriguez. Find him at El Progresor 1-0 as an amateur. He's also the current Celebrity Championship Boxing Champion, holding that title since last June. El Progresor, also a youth boxing coach for USA Boxing. And the rules of this fight, each fighter has to be in the ring for a minute before tagging out.
The following contest is a tag team boxing match scheduled for 4 two-minute rounds. Each team has 2 participants, one from each member. Each team will be in the ring. They must wait at least 1 minute before they make the tag to their partner if they choose to do so. If one partner is knocked out, the other one must enter, and it will be a sudden death. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some tag team influencer fight league action? And introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, representing Team Knockout, it is Lee Bolden and GeminiJonny. And fighting out of the blue corner, it's Team Fight, being represented by OJ, the businessman, Rosé, and Josue El Progresor Rodriguez.
Here we go.
Let's fight a clean fight today, yeah? Keep your hands up, protect yourself all the time, obey my command, you understand me? And if somebody drops, don't continue to punch them. Let him get up and let's fight clean, yeah? All right, touch it up and back off.
Question is, who is going to start off for each team? Looks like we have GeminiJonny. Wait, no, maybe not.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after the 1 minute mark, tags are legal, and you will hear a buzz to know that they're happening. So make sure to get loud once that buzzer goes off. That's when the action takes place.
We're having multiple switcheroos here between both teams. right now. Gemini back in the ring. Well, thus far, it's about as chaotic and confusing as you would expect. Well, Jack, this match will get underway as soon as they decide who's starting.
You know, we saw Sully Odell earlier, and we thought nothing's going to get wilder than that tonight, but this tag team match said, hold my beer. Yeah. I feel like things are about to get a little interesting.
Gotta love the gloves of OJ Rosé.
The businessman, OJ Rosé. Definitely winning the fashion game in the gloves department, I agree.
We're officially kicking off here with GeminiJonny and Rodriguez, and I believe this is a 5-round fight, 2-minute rounds.
5 rounds, 2-minute rounds. Will be interesting to see how the tags play a factor. Will be interesting to see how the teams react to one other team tagging out. Well, maybe there'll be some trash talk once someone tags out. I mean, are you giving away a little bit if you tag out?
Look, Raj, the official, has his work cut out for him based on the rules alone.
This is going to be very interesting. It's going to be the most interesting fight of the night, I think, as it gets underway, or it's going to be an absolute train wreck, and I'm excited to see whichever one it turns out to be.
Now, who we have here are the two experienced boxers in Rodriguez and GeminiJonny, but Rodriguez, charged in.
I mean, if you are one of these experienced boxers and you got your influencer tag team partner on the outside, do you want to make the tag? Are you setting them up for failure if the other boxer doesn't get out of the ring?
Well, as far as I know, the influencers can only fight the influencers, if I'm correct. As Rodriguez is once again firing haymakers at GeminiJonny, and Johnny's in deep water. Only 40 seconds into this first round.
Yeah, GeminiJonny looks like he's been rocked, and he was rocked there. I think Gemini's waiting to get a tag at this point.
Johnny is in trouble. You know, we spoke to El Progresor before the fight tonight. He was locked in. He was ready.
And that was the buzzer. That means tags are available.
Wow.
And they're going to do it. Now, this is interesting. Is GeminiJonny, is he rethinking his game plan? Is there coaching going on? What's happening when you're on the outside if you're one of these guys?
Well, there has to be. He was just dominated by Rodriguez for that entire minute. As now we have the two influencers, OJ Rosé in the green and silver.
What does that do to the pressure being put on Lee Bolden, knowing that his boxing partner, GeminiJonny, got rocked? Knowing that he's got to carry the load and he's not a boxer himself.
It's tons of pressure, but you can see OJ Rosé looking great thus far. Both of these men content creators. And you can see Leonidas is struggling.
Yeah, we definitely got one side looking like they are in control here.
Leonidas, I believe, is saying there was a low blow. And, well, you know what? Damn the bell, that'll do it for round one.
And what do you say? It was interesting. I think the boxers came in and they showed... I think this is a one-sided fight. I don't know how other way to say it. It feels like it's pretty one-sided.
Well, a lot can happen in round two, but GeminiJonny was overwhelmed by El Progresor in that first round. So we'll see what kind of instructions he received from his camp in the corner, because it was the quickness, it was the power, it was the precision of Rodriguez that just dominated.
Yeah, and it looks like it's not going to stop here. Oh, no, GeminiJonny trying to change his fortune right off the bat.
Oh, my.
But the blitzkrieg has been turned back. GeminiJonny trying just about everything to try to get something working, but it's just not happening.
This is a blitzkrieg by Rodriguez. And that's, I think, why GeminiJonny charged in early. He realized that once Rodriguez gets going, there's really no defense.
I mean, the
the mind games that must be being played with GeminiJonny right now, knowing that the first round you got rocked, you tried to jump in the second round and it's not doing any good, and knowing that you don't have the experienced boxer to back you up. You've got to carry the load. You got to find a way to make this work.
The right hand lands, a cluster of lefts and rights by Rodriguez, and once again, GeminiJonny, Jackie's doing his best to cover up.
I mean, you give him the A for effort, right? Like, he's doing everything he's supposed to do. It just feels like, you know, it feels like a video game where one guy's stats just seem to be higher than the others.
Oh,
as we get the change.
For the tag, we're not going with a bell, we're going with a press your luck buzzer, which I love. No whammies and stop.
Yeah, it's a little bit more exciting, I think. It feels a little bit more dire when the tags happen. But it looks like something's going on at ringside here.
It sounds like Leonidas does not want to get back in the ring. I mean, I didn't see the low blow. That I may have missed it, but I don't know why he would still be struggling to get back in and compete. But,
I mean, again, I didn't see the low blow either, but I mean, I have to ask you, if you're in there and you've got a professional boxer at your side to be your partner, and you see your partner not doing very well, it's got to really be tough to fire up and go in there yourself. We try to figure out what's going on.
You know, this fight may not get out of the second round. We see the IFL brass having a conversation with GeminiJonny. OJ Rosé is ready to go.
There it is.
That'll do it. Well,
Is that it?
we were wondering how crazy a tag team boxing match could be, and we certainly got an answer as GeminiJonny just, flipped a bird to OJ Rosé, not quite sure why, and now showing respect to El Progresor. As due to referee stoppage, I don't know if Leonidas said he could not get back in and compete or if he just refused. But nonetheless, it appears to be a victory for Team Fight. What a wild couple of rounds that was. I mean, nonetheless, it was a dominating performance, especially on the side of Josue Rodriguez. And speaking to him before, he was very confident not only in his ability but in his future. Boxing is his passion. This is what he wants to do with his life professionally. And he certainly had a tremendous showing tonight. Like I said, Rodriguez winning the Celebrity Championship Boxing title this last June, and now he's about to add another victory to his resume.
Ladies and gentlemen, due to an injury, we're going to call the fight. We always want to make sure that we do things on the safe side. We want to make sure no one gets hurt in this in Influencer Fight League. So we're being safe. Safety first. Not always the popular thing, but safety first here. We're going to call the fight. And that means your winners of the first ever Battle Games, Team Fight, OJ the Businessman Rosé, and Josue El Progreso Rodriguez.
Team Fight going home with the victory and the hardware.
Hey guys, and because you won by that decision, we only got one trophy, got to split it. But we'll get you a second trophy, but that's all. We'll do better.
So, you guys, I don't know. You know, it happened quicker than we thought it was going to, but hey, you guys come out as the winners of the first ever Battle Games. You've got a massive trophy for the collection here. How did you get ready for this? How do you feel getting the win? Do you want to do another Battle Games?
Yeah, man, of course. Something I like to say is we don't play boxing, you know? You play basketball, you play golf, you don't play boxing. We came to put on a show, baby. We handle business. Run it back again.
So will we see you back?
Most definitely. Send the contract. Send the contract.
Send the contract. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to our winners this evening.